Terry Bradshaw. What comes to mind when you hear that name? 4 Super Bowl titles, one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. But what if I told you that at the beginning, many doubted him? Today, you're going to find out how Bradshaw overcame criticism, led the Steelers to glory, and became a true NFL legend. What did he do to turn it all around and achieve greatness? Stay until the end because this story will surprise you. Terry Bradshaw, a name that echoes among the greatest icons in NFL history, but it wasn't always like that. In his early years, Bradshaw struggled, facing criticism for being inconsistent. Imagine being a young quarterback with immense pressure and still finding the strength to change your destiny. Today, we'll see how he didn't just win, but redefined what it means to be a champion for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Want to know how this once shaky player became one of the NFL's greatest leaders? Stay tuned. In 1970, Terry Bradshaw was drafted in the first round by the Steelers. Expectations were sky high, but the pressure? Enormous. His start? Full of ups and downs. Critics said he'd never be able to lead the Steelers to big victories. So what happened that allowed him to turn those doubts into fuel and become an unstoppable leader? What was the turning point that ignited a dynasty? You'll see how he faced every obstacle and came out victorious. Between 1974 and 1979, Bradshaw transformed from a questioned rookie to the cornerstone of a legendary team. 4 Super Bowls in 6 years. 4. Only true legends can achieve that. Each win had its own story, but Super Bowl III was something special. One of Bradshaw's finest performances, throwing 4 touchdowns and forever cementing his place in NFL history. Want to know how he dominated the league and proved game after game that he was the right quarterback for the Steelers? What truly set Terry Bradshaw apart from other quarterbacks was his ability to inspire his team. It wasn't just about playing well, it was about commanding the field and leading in critical moments. His partnership with coach Chuck Noll created a golden era for the Steelers. Together, they built one of the greatest dynasties in football. Bradshaw was the general on the field, always calm under pressure, and it was his leadership that helped elevate the Steelers to the top. And if you haven't watched our last video, where we talk about another iconic moment in Steelers history, make sure you don't miss it. It's in the card at the end of this video, and trust me, it's a story you'll want to hear. Subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for more Steelers legends that we'll be diving into soon. See you next time.